Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
An all-new season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is coming to Hulu on November 13th.
Mom Talk started as a sisterhood, and that's gone to flames.
New secrets and lies are coming out. This is going to be catastrophic.
We're fighting for our marriages, and the girls are just putting us through hell.
They make everything about themselves.
I can't.
Hopefully, this doesn't end in a bloodbath.
Watch the Hulu original, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, on November 13th. Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Lowe's knows that saving is always top of mind, especially this season. That's why we've picked some great deals for early Black Friday. Get free select DeWalt, Cobalt, or Craftsman tools when you buy a select battery or combo kit. More tools? Why not? Plus, we've got select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees starting at $59.98 because it's never too early to think Christmas. Get Black Friday prices without the crowds. Lowe's, we help, you save. While supplies last, selection varies by location.
Last week, we watched Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead.
This week, we watched The Dark City.
What is that? The connection is the actor Ian Richardson.
Yeah, I bet it would be impossible to find a connection between these two movies that wasn't an actor, Sandro. Come on, you can do a better connection.
I actually don't think I can. I think it's pretty impossible.
I can think of one off the fly, off the rip, right now.
Yeah?
People Die.
No, you already did that one. Welcome to Oldie but a Goodie, a podcast where me, Sandro, and my good friend Zach put on a movie. We go, is this any good? And then we talk about it for like 2 hours. That's pretty much what we do.
And as cis white males, I feel like this is the perfect movie for us to review, you know?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it covers really all the bases. It's got like The Matrix. It's got Inception.
Yeah,
it's got
inspired both
Memento.
Those films, definitely. Yeah, it did. Yep.
It's really got that trifecta of like cis white male podcaster vibes.
You know what it does?
You know?
It was inspired by Metropolis, a movie that only male podcasters have ever watched. We definitely didn't have a woman on as a guest for our episode on that movie.
Yeah.
No, actually, you're right. This is... It's interesting because I feel like the film bros don't know about this one.
Really?
My vibe of this movie before picking it and then watching it was people don't know this movie because I've heard murmurings of it from people, but I've never been approached by a film bro with a mullet and a mustache in Brunswick talking about Nolan movies. I've never been approached by one of those who's like, you gotta watch Dark City, bro. It blew my mind. None of that's ever happened.
That is a good metric. Although our guest last week, I would consider a bit of a film bro, and he's a big fan of this film. So.
That's true. When I say film bro, I mean performative and young.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Performative and under the age of 40.
Ooh, shots fired. Yikes.
Rob is a real film bro because he's
a film connoisseur.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
let's be real, he's a theater boy, so that's his main personality. Yeah.
He was our age when he saw this. Probably he was probably younger than our age at this point, but you know. Anyway, we're reviewing Dark City, a movie about stuff and things that we will talk about in spoilers, but we're going to give our non-spoiler opinions first. And Zach, I am revving I'm excited to know what you thought of this. As a couple of big sci-fi bros, I reckon we are definitely
indeed sci-fi
adept to
bros.
talk about this movie.
Yeah, I think I'm male and white enough to enjoy this film. I'll say it. I'll be brave, and I'll be.
My partner is, well, white, but not did enjoy this as well. So,
it's enjoyable by others. That's good. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad we can get a notation from someone who is slightly more diverse than white male
this
to say
is definitely this is. I don't know. Last week's one was also a bit of a film bro one, but I feel like this one's a bit more like, there's men talking about this movie.
Yeah. Now, to just quickly, already off the bat, clarify, we watched the director's cut, yes?
We did watch the director's cut, yes.
Because there was a big comment about the non-director's cut. I don't know if you know about it or if that's a fact for later.
All I know is when I see that there's two versions of a movie, theatrical and director, I look it up, I see which one does the director prefer, and if it's the director's cut, then I jump on that.
Yeah.
The only difference I know is that the theatrical cut explains more shit early on.
No. In the theatrical cut, not only does it explain it, in the first 10 seconds of the film, it spoils the entire plot.
Oh, it does a Blade Runner.
Yes, it does that. Which many people were not happy with, because the whole point of the movie is the sort of mystery of what's going on. And so, for some reason, they decided to add a voiceover at the start of the film that explained what was going on, which was a very dumb move and probably shot this movie in the foot pretty heavily.
I am glad we watched the director's cut then. But also that does make sense, because while I was watching this movie, I'm like, they made this in the 90s? It's so ahead of its time and fucking weird. And just, anyway, I'm surprised this got made at all, let alone in the 90s.
But it anyway. Definitely was overshadowed by the big brothers of the industry out there, like The Matrix and other things
came
like
out
that.
the year after,
Yeah. All these movies have really overshadowed this one.
Yeah.
Where now looking back on it, it's like watching the director's cut. I was like, yeah, this was surprisingly good. I enjoyed a lot of this. I enjoyed the effects. I thought the effects were pretty good.
They're good for the time, yeah.
Absolutely. And the acting, the setting, the story, the little mystery. It wasn't the biggest brainest mystery ever, but it had some fun twists. It was pretty cool.
It's a mystery that is like, you can get an idea of what's happening early on, but for me, the whole time I was like, but they're not going to do that. And then they would do that. And I'd be like, whoa. And it does kind of keep you guessing in terms of you might know the larger twists that are coming, but the smaller twists, you might be like, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. And then that still kind of keeps you guessing. It's a good mystery.
Yeah. I think it's the thing is, the mystery isn't the main point of it. No, it's just kind of It is and it isn't, right? It's not trying to hide the mystery from you.
No, it's just not telling you.
It's just not telling you. Yeah, it's showing you. And we like a bit of show don't tell here. Let me say.
I'll say if you don't know what we're talking about, very quickly, I guess a spoiler free to set you up for our review is you got a man, he wakes up, there's a dead body next to him, and he's like, oh shit. And then some vampire type people are chasing him. That's pretty much a general kind of vibe of this movie.
Yeah. And he has no memories. That's
no
the
memories.
key thing. Yeah.
And it's a semi-dystopian world-ish.
Yeah. So you kind of follow him and start to figure out what things are going on. And it gets a bit wild, it gets a bit crazy.
Fucking crazy.
And it has a great gothic, as the word was used last week, aesthetic, with these sort of 80s-ish sort of noir semi-vibes.
Yeah, it's got 40s noir, 20s Nosferatu type German angles. It's a blend of stuff.
It's got some weird stuff happening, so it looks really cool, and it's pretty fun to watch. I will say, I enjoyed it a lot. I think I am the target audience, and I was targeted, and I felt targeted.
Oh,
and it was
sorry
fun.
that you were targeted, Zach.
Yes.
That's really...
No. In this case, it was a good thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I was the target audience for once, so it was quite good for me. But I could
compared to last week's movie.
Yeah, well...
Which, I mean, we're kind of the target audience for that.
Yeah. We're close to the target audience, you know.
Yeah, we're not quite the target, whereas this one was like a bullseye hit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was the exact person.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, I really enjoyed this film. I could see why people didn't like this film, especially if, like, the non-director's cut had fucking spoilers within the first 10 seconds. That would be really stupid and dumb. So that was like half the reviews were like, why did they do that? That is so dumb.
Yeah, okay.
And which is really unfortunate, because if your first viewing of this film is the theatrical cut, then you're screwed, right? Because you can't unspoil the movie for yourself, right?
No, definitely.
So I think we got the best experience. Definitely watch the director's cut if you can.
Yeah, it seems like the director's cut didn't even come out until 10 years after the theatrical came out either. So if you watch this when it came out, and you don't like it, maybe you've forgotten, go rewatch it.
Yeah.
Go rewatch the director's cut. Yeah. It's one of those ones, it's kind of like Donnie Darko and Blade Runner, where I'm like, this is an idea so weird that you have to watch the director's cut, or else you're just not going to get the movie that they want you to see. But no, I'm glad you liked it. I also, I loved this. I thought this was great. As soon as it started, it was like campy and silly, but also noir. Like, it just, all of the vibes were spot on. Like,
it passed the vibe check for sure.
It definitely did. And the whole movie is like just weird. It's just a weird movie. It's really weird. I loved it. It was great. I don't think it ever got too silly for me either. I can see how this movie maybe could like turn some people off with its more goofy elements, because you've got some pretty goofy characters in there who are goofing around and it's not super serious, but I don't know, I think that added to it for me. It's just really weird. It's just really odd.
Yeah, I think it was definitely strange at points, but deliberate.
Yeah.
I'll say it definitely had some parallels with some more famous things, which is not to its discredit, I feel, but, you know.
No. Yeah, this movie, The Matrix came out the year after this, but they had to have been inspired by elements
apparently,
of this.
Yeah. There was a lot of things saying that this inspired The Matrix in a lot of scenes and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
you know, it's a bit rough on this film because obviously The Matrix is way more popular and other things, but this film's quite good, and I definitely suggest going and watching it if you like The Matrix.
Yeah, I feel like The Matrix is kind of like the crowd-pleasing version of this. Like, it's a bit more of like a roller coaster. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying that in a bad way. But I'm like, that's like the...
I'm saying it in a bad way.
Oh, that's...
if you like The Matrix, that makes you specifically a film watcher.
Yeah,
Boom.
You have watched the film.
It.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's also... this movie did also inspire Nolan a lot as well. Like, Inception, Memento, he has said that they're both pretty heavily inspired by this film. I also felt like the movie, it flowed like a comic book. I don't know how to describe it. It was so fast-paced, and you cut between things so quickly that it felt like I was reading a comic. Yeah,
you're like turning a page in the comic book to the next scene. It definitely like jumped from scene to scene. And I think that's good. And that's aged well for our Zoomer brains, you know.
Oh, you're right,
for our attention seeking, because we got that like different scene every like 30 seconds, you know. It was good.
I agree with you. Yeah,
you could make a TikTok for each single scene in this movie and release the whole film, and I think it would get some good attention.
Yeah, I don't think this movie ever felt slow, which is surprising considering that like the whole movie takes place at night. It's quite claustrophobic. Like, all of those elements usually make a movie feel slow, but this one never did, which was, which is good. It also does make sense that it felt like a comic book, because it is directed by the same guy who did The Crow.
There you go.
Which is a really good comic book movie. The original, none of the others, from what I've heard. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. The acting was good too. So my connection was the actor Ian Richardson, who was Ophelia's dad in the last movie. And in this movie, he is Mr. Book, one of the, I guess, the leader of a group of people that we'll talk about later. And he's good. I really liked him.
He was very good. He was great. He didn't get much scenes in this film, but the scenes he was in, it was good.
But I guess if I were to make a non-actor connection, I think Amnesia probably would work.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Maybe even Implanted.
That was very similar because the main character doesn't have his memories at the start of the film.
Yeah, at the start of this, and same with last week's.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern don't have their memories. I think that's probably the most accurate.
That's the only one, because I think everything else, this is such a large change from last week that I think that's probably the only connection, aside from, like, the ones that are a bit of a cop-out, which is there's an old man, which I will use at some point.
I feel like those aren't cop-outs. I think you are cornering yourself, and you're not opening up. Like, male lead, full stop.
It's pretty funny. One day,
yeah.
maybe 1 month, we can set ourselves the challenge of doing really open-ended, dumb connections.
Action scene
is a movie. We still have to do it.
Special effects.
We've done that one. No, we haven't. We've done over-reliance on special effects. We haven't
we haven't done special effects.
Who else is in this? William Hurt is Inspector. He's cool. I liked him.
I really like William Hurt.
Yeah.
I think he's cool.
He's just there and he's like, I gotta figure this out. He's a really good actor. Like, his best roles are when he's just a guy. I don't know how to describe it. He's done, like, he played Duke Leto in the TV show version of Dune, and I didn't really like that. But I like when he's, like, just a regular guy. He's good in this. I liked him. Did you like Keith Sutherland as the Doctor?
Yes, absolutely. I was even thinking about doing connections with him. But I didn't care for the rest of his movies.
He doesn't have a good track record.
Well, no, it's just I didn't want to do the Hunger Games or anything. You know,
that's the wrong. You're thinking about his dad, Zach. I didn't know that he was Donald Sutherland's dad until just before recording. I thought that they just had the same last name for no reason.
No. I thought it was very funny because you can see him in now. Like, they look very similar.
Yeah.
They got the same facial features. Funny joke.
Very funny. Jennifer Connelly from Labyrinth is there. She's good as, I guess, the love interest, kinda.
Yeah, she doesn't get much screen time because this is a film bro movie, you know. So the woman's got to be there just for the princess that needs saving, as it were, you know.
Yeah.
The token female, which is a little disappointing, you know. But it was still good.
It was
still good. And she was still good, like, in the scenes that they gave her, but it's pretty much like, I'm in love with you. I don't believe you could do evil thing. You know, it's interesting. Everything I want to say about this movie is all spoilers. The problem with this movie is, like, everything we say is kind of a spoiler.
Yeah, we can't really talk about
he sees dead people. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Sorry, I said that out loud.
That's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
That's just not the spoiler from that movie. But I don't want to say it because spoilers.
And then he kills Dumbledore. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
I don't care.
You're gonna have
That's
to
the
cut
worst
that one,
movie
Saki.
anyway, so it's fine. I'm fine to spoil that one.
According to Rob Lloyd, he agrees.
And me. I hate that one.
Yeah.
First time I watched it, I was like, fucking hated that.
I thought it was alright. I haven't gone back to it, though, so it might be worse than I remember.
We'll have to do it on the... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Who else is in this? Oh, we got another one of the bad guys. Mr. Hand is played by Richard O'Brien, who is an actor, is in things, but also wrote the Rocky Horror Show, like the original musical.
Oh, hey, that's pretty cool.
Which is very cool.
Nice.
But the main guy is Rufus Sewell. as our main character. He's great.
He's funky.
I feel like he never got... I feel like he has the makings to be one of the top actors. Like, in this movie, I'm like, that guy could be so much bigger than he is.
I feel like if this movie had exploded like The Matrix, he would have gotten more of the Keanu sort of treatment.
Yeah, definitely.
But he didn't. He was unlucky in that aspect. However, I still think he's a great actor, and he kind of reminded me of the guy from Joker.
The guy from Joker? The main guy?
Yeah, the main guy.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. I feel like he could have been a good Joker. Like, if you imagine this actor in place of him as the Joker in the first Joker movie, Phoenix, that sort of vibe. I feel like he could have done that. You know what I mean?
I can see that. That's fair. I can see that. I saw him as more of an Oscar Isaac, like, could see him as Moon Knight kind of vibe. I was like, that would be cool.
Actually, that's a pretty good, I'd see that as well.
But, no, good stuff. There's nothing else to say here without spoiling it.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about this movie without spoiling everything, because all the juicy bits are in the spoilers.
That's right.
Highly recommend watching this movie, even if you don't like The Matrix. I even recommend watching this movie, because maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll hate it. I don't know.
Who knows? It's also one of those ones that, like, go in knowing nothing. Like, a man has amnesia. That's all you need to know.
You really don't want to spoil this movie because you want to be fresh for it.
So watch the director's cut. The poster is kind of cool to look at because it doesn't tell you anything about the movie, but you think it does. So I think that's quite cool. Have a look at the poster. Try and figure out what the movie is.
I think, that being said, I do think you could go into this movie knowing the plot. Like, you could be spoiled on this and still enjoy this movie.
I think the movie's good enough that if you have caught a spoiler, you'll be fine.
That's what I mean earlier when I'm like, the mystery isn't as important.
Yeah.
Is like, I think this movie is good enough on its own without the mystery, that the mystery is only extra icing on the cake.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
I agree
That's
with this.
what I mean by that. Even though the mystery, of course, is quite important for the film and adds a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it could still be good without it, which just shows that it's a pretty good movie.
It's pretty great. So go watch it. Zach, I'm assuming you're going to give this a goodie.
I think you shouldn't assume, Sandro. And I think that's very rude of you.
No!
But I feel like you're right, because I'm going to give it a goodie.
Yeah, a goodie. Hell yeah. Me too. I'm also giving this a real big good. One of the biggest goodies I've given in a while. I think this is one of my favorites. I know that we have had some good ones. No, it's not that good. I think we could give it an award. I don't know. We aren't really doing better than a goodie awards at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of movies that we... Oh, wait. No, we gave one to Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
And we gave one to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we give this the Dark Goodie Award.
I like that.
Because it's very dark.
Very dark. Yeah, no, I love this, so definitely watch it. Let's do some taglines. Thumb up or thumb down.
Easy, let's go.
They built the city to see what makes us tick. Last night, one of us went off.
Woo! That's hot.
Yeah.
That's pretty saucy.
Don't put that. Don't. That's spoilers.
I'm gonna give that a thumbs down. I think.
Yeah.
There's nothing. They built the city and then someone went off. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That kind of makes more sense when you know what's happened in the movie,
but that's a bad tagline. So thumbs down.
Yeah, I agree.
That doesn't entice me. That doesn't get me into the film. To be fair, I am curious because I'm like, what the fuck is that all about? But
no,
that was it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, next one. Forget the sun, forget time, forget your memories.
Ooh, I actually like that one.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna give that a thumbs up.
Yeah, sweet.
Mostly because we talked about it being dark, and they said forget the sun, and that I like that.
Well, if you like dark, you like this one. Darkness falls soon.
That's funny, because that's kind of like the opposite of the first one, because it does entice me, but it also doesn't make sense once you watch the film.
I feel like that's a trailer one.
Yeah. I'll give it a shaky side thumb.
Okay.
I'll give it a shaky.
You are not who you think you are.
Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'll give that a thumbs up. Yeah, I like it.
Right. And the final one is a world where night never ends, where man has no past and humanity has no future.
Ooh, I like that last line. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Some good taglines.
Yeah,
there.
but definitely some spoilerish kind of things. But again, they obviously weren't afraid of spoiling it if they're just going to have a narrator spoil it within the first 10 seconds, which is crazy, by the way.
Crazy.
Anyway,
imagine if movies that have done well had spoilers in the it's like, I am your father, Darth Vader quote. That's just the tagline for Empire.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And then it's like the opening of the fucking movie. It's like, and Luke will now learn that his father was in fact Darth Vader. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? I'm trying to think of like other movies where you could do like an opening narration.
Movie where Dumbledore dies to Snape.
This is the... It's like...
The death of Dumbledore.
Dear diary, it's me, Harry Potter. Oh, when Dumbledore died, it was so sad. Anyway, here's what happened.
This is the story. Yeah. Fucking hell. In the movie where he finds out that he's actually dead and he's been talking to the kid that can speak to him because he's actually dead.
Oh my god.
What?
That's crazy.
It would suck if you were listening to this and hadn't seen any of those movies.
I think Star Wars and Harry Potter are pretty safe bets. And everyone knows Sixth Sense, hopefully.
I still haven't seen it, but I know
it.
all the spoilers.
An all-new season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is coming to Hulu on November 13th.
Mom Talk started as a sisterhood, and that's gone to flames.
New secrets and lies are coming out. This is going to be catastrophic.
We're fighting for our marriages, and the girls are just putting us through hell.
They make everything about themselves.
I can't. Hopefully this doesn't end in a bloodbath.
Watch the Hulu original, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, on November 13th. Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Well, pack your bags and head on to the airport, listener, because my name's Sally McSeller and we're going to Japan. Well, that's not true. We're actually going to patreon.com/Oldie but a Goodie pod, where Sandro and Zach are reviewing a movie where Wolverine goes to Japan. It's called The Wolverine, and it's got lots of action and talking. Here's a clip of the boys talking about it. The best action in this is just Wolverine fighting guys with swords. I love that.
Oh,
I think that's really cool.
Do you know what ruined the sword fighting for me?
What ruined the sword fighting?
The stakes.
Okay, yeah.
We have the sun. The sword fight scene with him and Wolverine is sick as hell.
It's the best action scene in the whole movie, yeah.
He can't win, though. It's shown that he is the better fighter. He is a better swordsman. He chops Wolverine in half. Wolverine just goes, okay, next.
You know what? This is a pretty fair criticism. They're really at the deep end of the X-Men franchise now, right on the tipping point of time travel. But first they have to get through the Wolverine. He's in Japan. He's got swords out of his hands, and he's using them to fight people with swords that they hold in their hands. Oh, patreon.com/Oldie but a Goodie pod. We can get that episode right now. You can also get all the other X-Men reviews, Nicolas Cage reviews, and ad-free episodes too. If you never want to listen to this promo ever again, patreon.com/Oldie but a Goodie pod. Alright, spoiler warning now for Dark City properly, officially. Let's get into spoiler. We won't go through the plot of this because it's a mystery. So it's people finding shit out. So we're just going to talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the lore. What's going on here?
Okay, so there are aliens.
Yes.
Their race is dying out. Did they say why they're dying out? I can't remember.
No.
They're just sort of dying out.
They're just dying. Yeah. Well, we don't even... We don't know anything about the aliens, aside from the fact that they're, like, iridescent underwater spirit-type creatures.
Yeah? That's not what I saw on screen, but sure. Go ahead, Chief.
I said underwater because they kind of look like underwater creatures, but they're obviously aliens.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. And that's because they're all pale.
Yeah.
And it's because they're not getting any sunlight.
Wait, you mean the humans are pale or the creatures are pale?
Fair. Touche, because they're also pale.
Yeah, well, true, actually.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about the aliens.
Okay, yeah.
Because they have, like, pasty white skin. Like,
well, that's because they're dead.
No, Sandra, that's because they don't get enough sunlight.
I'm very confused.
What do you mean? They live in the dark.
Yes, true.
They don't like the sun. That's specifically their thing.
They're also corpses that the aliens are inside of to move around.
Well, yeah.
But yes, no, for sure. They don't go out. Well, they're vampires, kind of?
Kind of.
Because they can fly as well, kind of.
Yeah, but more to the point, they don't like the sun, and sea creatures don't get much sunlight, and that's why I'd say they're very pasty.
For sure, definitely. And they also don't like water as well.
Yeah. So, are you saying they're aliens that are inside human bodies, controlling them?
There's the CGI creatures that are like inside. Because do you remember when he kills a bunch of them?
Yeah.
And like this spirit thing comes out of them, and that's the alien itself. The actual body is just a dead body that they've possessed.
Okay. I didn't quite get that. I thought that was just like their spirit leaving.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
And it was just like a metaphorical sort of thing.
I think there's it's like a one-line thing where one of them's like, and they're in dead bodies. I think Keith Sutherland said it at some point.
I must have missed that. Damn it. Oh, that would have been cool to know. Yeah, I just thought that was like just a cool effect.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
I was like,
it looks really good for the time.
Yeah.
It's good. So they're dying out, and so they decide to make a city of humans.
Yeah.
And study them so that they can get out. Because they're a hive mind.
Yeah.
And they realize for some reason, think the way that they can survive is if they have the human soul.
Yeah. I don't know. Not necessarily. I just think perhaps they're trying to figure out a way to survive, and studying other species that are, alive and thriving.
Yes.
Or like continuing to thrive is a good way to figure out how their species can survive and like what's causing their demise.
Yeah.
I think, so imagine you're a super god species or whatever.
Yep.
And you have literally unlimited resources, but your species is still dying out.
Yep.
Do we know why their species is dying out? I'm pretty sure we never know, right? Yeah.
We have no idea.
So their species is just dying out, and they don't know. So you might as well construct a giant spaceship with a malleable city so that you can study some random species by repeatedly injecting their heads full of random memories and seeing what happens, right?
Yep, exactly. There's a lot that isn't explained. We don't know if that's all of the species, if there's a planet of them.
Yeah.
We don't know how they got humans, because what they've done is they've taken a bunch of human memories and kind of constructed a city with a bunch of meat puppets in it, and they're swapping out the memories, they're swapping out experiences, they're creating new experiences, they're changing the structure and the buildings every day.
My theory would be that this is like a scientist's research station sort of thing, right?
Do you reckon the main guy is the scientist and he's like, I've got to see what's going on here?
He's definitely like the head scientist.
Yeah.
And my reason for that is that they get their ass whooped by the human in the end, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's because they were all wimpy little nerds, right?
Yes.
You get some of their jock psychic boys in here, and they're the fucking assassin psyker aliens, and they'll fucking blow your brain before you can think of a counterspell, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, That's my theory anyway. It's just a bunch of nerds, and because they've been doing this for so long, security was a bit lax.
That's what I think as well.
Plus they could be a bit more arrogant, and they're like,
for sure.
The humans can never escape this sort of thing, you know?
Well, because the only reason is the main character in this has a power, a telekinetic power that the aliens also have, which they call tuning.
Yes.
And so he can also do that. It's not explained why. He's a mutant-ish. He's just kind of evolved to have the power. Maybe it's something about humans can evolve to whatever situation they're thrown into. So after because this probably easily could have been 100 years of them doing experiments and changing out memories and stuff. Because I don't think they're humans, right? They have to be like the bodies, unless they did abduct a bunch of people.
I think originally they abducted a bunch of people and then they've just kind of been farming them, you know?
Oh, that could be. Yeah, for sure.
Because if you could be like, you're this person's wife now, right?
Yeah.
And you're this person's husband, they might have kids, you know?
But then they'd have to wait 9 months.
They could just be like, but I mean, you said they could have been doing this experiment for hundreds of years, right?
Also just put them in stasis for 9 months, have the baby and swap their memories out,
or just like each memory just account for the pregnancy, you know? Just be like,
true, maybe,
you're like, you could inject whatever memory. They could be like, in fact, it could have happened by accident. People could have just banged. I mean, humans they want to do that.
That's true.
Normally, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They could have been like, what are they doing? Oh my god, the humans, they've got Sir, they've got a little rogue. They're doing things that was not meant to happen.
It's not in their handbook.
Let's just say, in 9 months, we're going to have more humans than we bargained for.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is they have to be going through humans because, again, they're all in corpses. There's a lot of them, and there's also a child. One of them's in a child corpse. So
that's why I think they've been, like, farming humans for a while, because it makes sense, because you just go, all right, we need more humans. I'm going to inject the I want babies memories into this person.
Yep.
So they're like, man, I've always wanted children. And you put in, if you have the psychic powers that they have, it probably wasn't too hard to be able to set up essentially what this is a human farm, right?
Exactly. And they're experimenting them to... Like, I don't really know what their end goal is, because the end goal of this movie is they have this thing where you, like, imprint onto someone or something, and you kind of, like, share your hive mind or get their memories. So what they do at the end is they take our main character and they try to imprint with him so that they all can share his soul. Bring him into the hive mind, and then we all have a soul, theoretically. So that's their end goal of the movie, but I don't know if that's what
my impression was they also didn't really know what they were looking for as well.
Kind of seems like what's going on. Yes.
Yeah, right? And again, this goes into my theory of you're a race with infinite like wealth and other things, right? Like resources are not a problem for you anymore. You've got super cool psychic powers, so you're not worried that these silly little monkey people are going to be able to, rise up and use psychic powers against you? That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Right? Like, so you're not worried about that side. All you're trying to do is figure out some way for your species to survive.
Yes.
And so you're a part of the many scientist groups sent out to, there's like a whole batch of you. One of you guys theorized an idea. Why don't we go study all the species of the universe?
Yep.
And see how they're surviving, right? And maybe by studying them in different ways, we'll figure out a way to survive, right?
For sure, yeah.
That's the vibe I got from these things. They didn't really know what they were looking for. But then we have this human, right?
Yeah.
This human who's gotten psychic powers. Now, I think that's definitely developed either by, like, close proximity to all this tuning happening.
Could be.
You know, like, maybe he was born during the tuning process. You know, maybe the injections are slowly turning the humans a bit more tuned. You know, maybe they're adding the memory transplants. If you do it too much, it starts adding a bit more of this alien powers.
That
to
could
them.
be it. Maybe they were swapping him around a bit too much.
Yeah. They accidentally did like a double swap on this guy, something like that. Like, you know, it's just possible that he is a bit, you know, like a mutant.
Yeah.
And like, because he's been born here and stuff, he's kind of adapted to their tuning stuff.
That's what that's what I think as well. And so they find out that he has this power, and they're like, we're gonna prank him. We're gonna make him a murderer. We're gonna turn him into a serial killer so that he gets killed by all these humans. We're a bit of a prankster. That's not really what happens, but that's my version. Your
theory is instead of them finding out after turning him into a serial killer that he's got psychic powers, that like one of the aliens find out that this guy's tuning and is like, wouldn't it be really funny if we made him a fucking psychopath? That'd be so funny.
Let's go get him killed by the humans. Yeah, no, that's not what happens. But one quick thing before we get into our main character. We also have Kiefer Sutherland, who's like a hunchback.
Yes.
Kind of like, he kind of reminds me of like Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of vibe.
He reminded me more of Wormtail from Harry Potter.
Yeah,
speaking of Wormtail, because he's kind of like sniveling. He's a bit of a nerd, and he's like, "Oh man, I didn't want to do all these bad things, but they were gonna turn me bad, so I had to do it." You know?
Yeah, he bargained with the aliens, so he must have been there when.
Yeah.
Well, that means they had to have abducted humans. If he was able to bargain with them, they had to have been abducted. Because spoilers, they are in a floating space city at the end of the movie. So
yeah. Although that would imply that guy at least wasn't farmed. So maybe it's possible that they occasionally go get more humans for their farm. They definitely at one stage grabbed humans. It's possible that they've just extended his life a long time.
That's what I think is probably going on here. Because he was like, okay, I'm such a good doctor and you guys are so cool and I love your alienness. I can be of great help to you if you let me
I know
be a
more
doctor.
about humans than you guys.
Yeah, I can help you with your experiment. And they're like, fine, but you got to delete all your other memories. And so he's just a doctor, and that's all he is.
That's a bit rough. But I mean, yeah.
And so he's like, throughout the movie, he's like, you're not sure whether or not to trust him. Because he's like kind of helping our main character, John Murdoch, but he's also not at this, like, he's obviously working with the bad guys. So you're like, what's going on here?
He's working with the bad guys, but he's trying to help our main guy. And it's unclear what side he's truly on.
And at the end, he, like, not to spoil all of the movie, right? Like, you know, we won't go through the plot. But at the end, basically, he implants our main character with Neo from the Matrix, in that he gives him memories of him training him on everything about the aliens and everything about how to use his powers.
Yeah.
So he, like, gives him that memory injection, and now he's just fucking a Superman. He can just kill everyone.
Yeah. It's really funny, because to me, the impression was, because it starts off with, like, normal memories.
Yeah.
But then gets into just, like, a training montage.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I imagine he didn't have enough time to just make it memories of him growing up training to use his powers. So he just had to edit the memories he had there to add all this training stuff in it.
Which is such a cool idea.
Which is pretty great.
But yeah, the reason why he has amnesia at the start, our main character, is because he has the power. So he just, like, woke up before he was meant to wake up, before Kiefer Sutherland was able to put the memories of him being a serial killer in his head. Because that's the whole thing, is, like, the cops are after him because he's killing sex workers, and, like, carving spirals into them and shit like that, which is all quite, like, Seven and Saw. It's quite cool.
But it's interesting, because that's killing people, right?
Yes.
So they're losing people by doing this portion.
Well,
right?
he doesn't kill anyone. Only one person dies. I think they just planted bodies.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. The other people that died, of course, never existed.
Yeah.
People just have the memory of them. Ah, yeah, of course.
There is a corpse at the beginning, but that just could be a corpse that they made.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true. Absolutely. I thought, and my little pocket theory is that one other guy that also woke up during the tuning.
The other cop guy?
The ex-cop who's going essentially crazy because he's like figuring out what's going on, separate to our main plot line.
Yes.
Which I find very funny is he's like having his own plot arc.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Because he seems crazy when we first met him, because they're like, you're freaking out your wife, man. And he's like, I don't know her. She's not my wife.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you just think, oh, what a crazy person. But of course, later on, it's like, oh, wait, no, he was right. Like, he didn't actually know. And then he goes and kills himself, which is pretty like, well, see you later, man.
His theory was more of a, I guess, logical theory, which is this is a simulation and nothing makes any sense. Which I guess is like, if you were in that situation and you didn't have the superpowers, that probably would be the best. Like, things are randomly changing and you don't know why.
I think he was also a little crazy at that point.
Yeah,
I think he had gone a little insane.
He might have already gone off the deep end a little bit.
I think he did.
But yeah, his theory was if I kill myself, I'll wake up in the Matrix or something like that, which
is funny because next year the Matrix came out.
That's right.
And so yeah,
and both were inspired. Well, yeah, because the Matrix is like inspired by anime. This movie is also inspired by anime. But also like Metropolis and stuff. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. I like how...
I guess that is anime. Maybe... No. This one was inspired by manga.
By manga. I think the director said that he was very inspired by Akira for this, which I haven't seen Akira, but I know a little bit about it. Makes sense. So, no, it's cool. So yeah, he wakes up and then he just tries to figure out who he is, pretty much.
Yeah. That's the main plot. What did you think about the end battle?
Yeah, like the telekinetic battle between him and the main... I thought that it was stupid, but the movie had earned it at that point. You know what I mean? Some movies end like that, and I'm like, come on. You haven't earned being
I feel
like
like
this.
some people still would be on the, like, they haven't earned... Like, they would have been like, come on.
Yeah, for sure.
But I agree. I think this movie earned it, and it was very Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah,
coded.
It really is. It's also, they do like, kind of like Harry Potter-y, where like you can visualize their telekinetic powers, and they're actually having like a battle where the two powers are like going like head to head in the middle of them and stuff. Which is so silly, but I really enjoyed it.
Effects. Yeah. I liked at the end they were struggling over a fucking dagger with their psychic powers.
Yeah.
That was very silly.
Well, because it kind of confused me because the way that he kills all of the bugs, aside from the big bad guy, is he like tears a hole in the force field or something and kind of creates this like, I don't know, he just kind of sucks everyone up into space.
Yeah.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Hey guys, it's Paige DeSorbo from Giggly Squad. There is an all-new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives returning to Hulu November 13th. Mom Talk might have started as a sisterhood, but these Latter-day Saints are no angels. This season, there's new secrets, lies, and truths coming out, and you won't want to miss the drama. Watch the new season of Hulu original The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on November 13th, streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
I mean that's the when the Spider-Man, he's like the Iron Man, he's like, he's seen more movies than me, and then he blows the hole in the spaceship and sucks the bad guy out that they couldn't have defeated otherwise. Like it makes sense. Just toss them into space.
Yeah.
Can they live in space? Probably not.
Yeah,
they're fucking dead.
No, for sure.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. But the main guy, he survives, and they have that battle or whatever, and he kills the alien inside of him.
And the other guy survives as well. The guy who has like his memories, quotation marks.
So a way that they're like, we don't know where this guy is. We need to find him before he fucks everything up. They take the memories that they were going to put into our main character, and they put him into a guy called Mr. Hand. Which is really interesting because then he kind of like turns evil. He then turns into the serial killer. He kills the sex worker that we meet at the start of the movie, and he's like, I'm gonna kidnap the guy's wife because that's what I would do if I was evil and stuff like that. Like that was really, really interesting. I really liked that character.
Yeah, it's very interesting. He's kind of like whatchamacallit from the Matrix, the AI guy.
The AI guy?
Mr. Anderson.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like that guy where he's kind of like his own main character but works for the villain sort of thing. Sure.
See, I've only seen the first Matrix, and that was like 20 years ago, so I don't recall it very well.
Anderson.
Might need to rewatch it and then do all of the others. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
At some point,
true.
that could be fun. Who knows? But yeah, no, he is a little bit like that. And I liked how he because when he has the memories, does he disconnect from the hive mind? Or does he slowly disconnect from the hive mind? Because he says at the end there, I'm not made for this and it's killing me.
I don't think it's like they are a full hive mind. I think they have psychic... Like, I don't think they're connected at all times. Right?
Okay.
I think they can use each other's psychic powers to communicate.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean they're connected. A bit like a hive of bees, more I'd put it.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you've got like the bugs and they can go out and they're sort of disconnected, but they come back.
Yeah.
And I think the idea was, they kind of like forcefully disconnected him a little bit so he could connect. But they were supposed to like undo that.
Yeah.
But now they can't undo that. So Mr. Hand's kind of Mr. Fucked now because
That's true. Yeah.
He's more human than he's supposed to be. So essentially he's an alien riding in a human with the brain of a human.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
So he's just kind of like a human dude now, but he's kind of a shit human because he can't stand the sun.
Yes, yeah, that's right, yeah. He basically gets burned alive at the end when he opens up a door to the sun and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, my partner brought up a great point, which was, because at the end, like, the whole time, his memories are around the beach. He wants to go back to the beach. He keeps trying to leave to go to the beach, because that's where his parents died or whatever, where he grew up.
Where did the light come from at the end?
I think that's the
Where
sun.
did the sun.
I think that's the actual sun. I think he just rotated it around so that the sun was there. But my partner brought up a great point, which was if he wants to turn this, like, we don't know what he's going to do with the spaceship. It's his. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it now.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's going to do, but, like, if he wants to make day and night, he's going to have to keep rotating it with his mind every, like, 24 hours to make it night again, because there's no gravity or anything. There's nothing. There's no orbit. Maybe he puts it into an orbit, and maybe that'll work.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He could probably just start, like, he could make it so it spins.
Yeah.
It is, like, shaped like a spinning top.
That's true.
I would argue.
That's true.
So he could just set it spinning.
But yeah, I don't know about you, but when he blasts a hole through the wall and it's revealed that they are, like, in space, I did not fucking expect them to do that. I was like, they're going to be underground or some shit. And then it's like, no, we're doing space. And I was like, what?
Yeah!
They are actually committing?
That was sick. And it's like, oh, right, yeah, they're on an alien spaceship, and then it zooms out. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
I'm like, what other fucking movie would do that? Like, that's crazy.
It's kind of fucked because at the end there, like, it's going to be revealed. He's going to be like, hey, everybody, this is what happened.
Yeah.
You know, we were all implanted with the memories of other things.
Yeah.
But some people are going to remember being the rich, higher class people, and some people are going to remember being poor people. You are just kind of left with whatever memories.
Fuck, yeah, true.
On that, like, quotation marks day, I guess it would be night. Whatever night memories they left you with, those are the memories you are stuck with for the rest of your life now.
Yeah, because we see that couple kind of in the middle of the movie when we're starting to piece things together who are poor. It then hits nighttime, they fall asleep, they come in, they change their small house to like a mansion, and now they're rich. Like, they implant them with like new memories of like, now I'm a banker
of being
or whatever.
Super wealthy, right? Yeah. So you're just left with whatever memories that they so happen to give you on this night. So like, what do you think's the worst memories you could have been implanted with right at the end
well,
there?
There's like fucking homeless people. Like, there's so much.
Yeah, heroin addicts was going to be my like top one.
I don't even know what you do.
Opioid addicts.
Honestly, I think low-key the most ethical thing is you just don't tell them. You just tell them that their last memories.
Sandro's going to turn into the dictator. Sandro
that's
turns
the thing,
the
right?
dictator route of like, if they don't know, it won't hurt them.
Like, that's the thing is, it's like, he's fucked either it's like a Telltale game.
You're doing the Matrix.
Oh, true.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, no, true.
Because if they don't know it's the Matrix, they're fine.
That's true.
You literally just you are the villain.
Well, because I'm
Matrix,
like, they're on a
Sandro.
spaceship, so what are they gonna do? Like, if you tell them, hey, this is what happened, then they're gonna start, they're humans, so they might start attacking everyone or just kill themselves. Like, who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. The problem is, like, what I'd want to do is point out the fact that everyone's equal, right?
Well, true. Well, then he could make, like, he could use his powers to do that.
Oh, yeah. The problem is all the people on the lowest ring of the social ladder are going to be like, yep, we're all equal. And the people on the high end of the ladder are going to be like, fuck no, we're rich people. Fuck you.
Okay, what if you do this? We get Keith Sutherland to go in and... No, but you don't want to give them new memories because that's not... You wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, there. Sanders with his Matrix evil arc coming in.
The problem with this movie is that there is no good way to get out of this. Which I think is phenomenal.
I think you're just evil.
Oh, what if we get Keith Sutherland to remove capitalism from everyone's minds?
That does bring up a question of it's like, what does happen? Do they just continue a capitalist society after this?
Well, there is a short film called Mask of the Evil Apparition that the director made a couple years ago. That is set in the same universe as Dark City. He's working on a series around this as well, maybe a TV show, or, I mean, it could even be like a comic book or something, I don't know. But he is working on continuing this story, because I think I think this is his, for like, judging from the movies he's made after this, I think this is like his baby, and then everything else after that is like, I'm the working director. I've got to make the movies to make the monies.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is maybe working on more of this, which I think will be cool. Because yeah, I don't know. Where do you go from this? Like, ideally, if I was him, I'd probably try and fly the city to Earth. But then, how the fuck do you explain that to humans? That's going to cause another whole fucking thing. Like,
what do you mean? How do you explain it to humans?
If you're like, we all got abducted by aliens, then they all get put in fucking mental institutions. Or taken by the government. I've watched X-Files.
They're flying in a fucking ship, bro.
The government will cover it up.
They're actually in a ship.
They'll cover it up.
Yeah, but he's got psychic powers. He could just be like, cover this up, bitch, and then he just fucking annihilates their fucking weapons.
Does it turn into Dune? Does he just go around killing everyone?
Well, it depends on him.
That's true.
But like, He could literally do a Dark Phoenix, right? He just comes in and is like, your weapons annihilated, gone. I am God. He could just be like, I'm God now, fuckers. He could turn evil pretty quick, right?
Or he could end it kind of like Independence Day 2. Now we take the fight to the aliens.
Yeah. Ooh, he could take the ship and then use it to fight the aliens, and is like, fuck you guys, I hope you die by whatever's causing it, you stupid sci-fi bitches.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. What was the point in the movie when you but when you started to piece things together? For me, it was he's leaving the hotel. He talks to one of the hotel attendants, and the hotel guy is like, "You're paid for 3 weeks. Get out of here!" And then cops come back and interview a different guy who's saying the same thing. And I was like, "What's bloody going on here?" I was like that at that point. But how about you? When did you start to be like, I think I know what's happening?
I don't know what bit, like, what do you mean by figuring out? It's like, because I think there's stages of this movie where you're, the truth bombs are sort of dropped.
Was there like a point early on when you were like, hang on, is it something kind of like this?
Yeah, I think throughout most of it, I was trying to figure out, like, what exactly. I think... did I ever figure out it was aliens before they revealed they were in space? I don't know if I did.
That's fair.
They would... I was definitely, like, figuring out that they were changing people's memories and stuff.
For
they
sure.
were manipulating... I think at the start, I was like, they're doing some memory manipulation stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Because we see the aliens at, like, the start of the movie as well. So, like, you can kind of be like, oh, what's going on here?
But they were like sleeping people, and it was weird. Also, that child. I love the little child alien thing. And he just, like, bites his hand at one point.
Yeah.
It was weird. That one guy who got, like, crushed by a building.
That was sick.
That sucks for that alien.
That was that. The blood went everywhere.
Like, couldn't he have just, like, tuned it away?
Well...
Or do only some of them have, like, that level of psychic power?
I think...
Oh, no, wait, he literally says, the guy at the end is like, it takes centuries of learning the tuning power to...
Maybe he was young.
So that guy... Yeah, so that must have been just a young alien who got fucked.
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure when during the movie, because I think for the movie it was, like, stages of revelation for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I also thought they were underground when they went out to the thing. I was expecting underground, not space. I was expecting him to do the, like, thing where a door appears in that brick wall.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
But they just start breaking down the bricks, and I'm like, what's going on? And they peel it away, and it's just empty space. I'm like, oh.
I was kind of expecting, like, an Under the Dome situation, a Simpsons movie situation where aliens have come in and, like, locked away a town, and, like... They escape at the end, and someone's like, we haven't seen you guys in 30 years!
I was expecting a World War Z, I think it
World War Z? With the zombies?
Or is it the maze one? The one where they're stuck in the maze?
Maze Runner, yeah!
Maze Runner, yeah.
True.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking a Maze Runner situation where it's humans trapping humans, right? But not telling them, right? And so these aliens, quotation marks, that just so happen to look very much like weird humans, were actually, like, advanced humans, perhaps even time traveling to study old humans to figure out. I think at one point they say they've kidnapped people from different time eras.
They have, and they've also taken, like, all of the cities, not all the cities, all of the buildings at different time periods as well.
Yeah, which is odd.
Yeah, which is, like, it makes the movie look fucking sick. Like, it looks unlike any other movie I think I've ever watched.
The effects are really good.
They are, yeah. And this was, I think Rob mentioned it previously, this was shot in Australia in, like... It was kind of like the start of when, if you want visually cool movies, you go to Australia. I think this was the first one to be done here, which is really cool.
I did like watching the buildings, like, rise up, even though they were clearly, like, they entered CGI mode, you know? That old CGI where things look a bit too shiny, that sort of thing.
There is a bit of that, isn't there?
Yeah, but, like, I've seen worse in the 2000s,
no, for sure.
you know, so it was good. It was great.
Yeah.
I liked the action scenes, him running around. I liked the syringe vial aesthetics where they're schlooping memories into each other.
Was cool.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if it was like a Matrix situation.
Yeah.
like what layers of it, like do the bad guys have memories implanted in them? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how many layers is this, right?
Yes. No, for sure.
Do you think the main enemy alien dudes also implant memories on their subordinates and stuff, you know?
I think, yes.
Do you think they have their memories implanted on themselves?
I don't know. I feel like Mr. Book just kind of, when he needs more help, he just makes a person. Because he, like, it's shown that he's obviously the leader, but he's also, like, his alien form at the end is bigger than every other alien that we see in the movie.
Yeah.
So I think that he's just kind of creating more. Like, he's expanding his hive mind, maybe? I don't know. Because when someone dies, surely he would have to, like, replace them. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is. Also, I liked how they all looked like Hellraiser creatures. I thought that was really cool.
Yes.
And they chatter as well, like they're from fucking Hellraiser.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they also have like vampiristic tendencies.
Yes.
Like, I think it's like a vampiric red herring.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
is that like they won't go near water, and they hate the sun. So for the most part, you think they're like vampires?
Well,
and they act kind of like vampires.
Do you think that maybe they've been coming to Earth for a very long time, and the myth of vampires is because of them?
Well, in this universe, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm onto something there. I think Dark City, 10,000 BC, and it's them coming back, and they're like vampires throughout the ages. That's a stupid idea. Don't make that.
Because Nosferatu is clearly like them just coming down to Earth, and they're like, yes, come with me. You know, like them. But then you get your later vampires, maybe. You get your Dracula and stuff, where what they do is they get one of their own, right?
Yeah,
and then they inject
sexy vampires.
Yeah. And then they inject him with the memories of a savant count, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So he's able to enter this. So vampires on Earth were actually aliens studying us in our natural habitat.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's really cool. Hell yeah.
And then the whole kidnapping and sucking people's blood and other things was just the aliens kidnapping people and sucking out their memories.
Oh, with syringes, and people didn't know what was going on.
Two syringes in the neck, you could say. Oh,
I love movies like this where we just kind of theorize for an hour. It's great. Like this, there's so much here.
Yeah, because it leaves everything open-ended for you to sort of theorize about. I think there's some cool stuff you could do with this universe
definitely.
in that sort of aspect.
I would like another one. Yeah.
And then like the vampire like mind controlling like hypnotic gaze could actually be them just tuning at people.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. No, I would love more from this, even if it's just a comic book or a novel or something.
Yeah.
Because it's the same guy who directed, wrote, produced it. Like, he has a couple co-writers in there for the screenplay, but like, you know, like it's his thing. So I want to see what else he has in him. That'd be cool. Hell yeah. All right.
I think it was good.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about.
I don't think I've got anything else in my... I'm just going through my notes. No, I don't have anything else really to say. No fun quotes or... Oh, there was that one scene. I think it's the two poor people who become rich people. The scene was like really weirdly overdubbed. It was like ADR.
Oh,
that was fucking odd.
I remember that scene. Yeah, there was one scene where it was like clearly like heavily overdubbed, and it was very disconcerting, but it was like only for that one scene.
Yeah, it was weird.
Which didn't make any sense. I don't know why that happened. Maybe they just had like an audio issue.
Maybe it was on purpose. Who knows?
Or something. Yeah, it was very odd.
An all-new season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is coming to Hulu on November 13th.
Mom Talk started as a sisterhood, and that's gone to flames.
New secrets and lies are coming out. This is gonna be catastrophic.
We're fighting for our marriages, and the girls are just putting us through hell.
They make everything about themselves.
I can't. Hopefully, this doesn't end in a bloodbath.
Watch the Hulu original, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, on November 13th. Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
The McDonald's Snack Wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch Snack Wrap. Spicy Snack Wrap. You broke the internet. For a snack. Snack Wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Holiday burnout is real. From delayed flights to unexpected guests and all the cooking and wrapping in between. That's why Coop Sleep Goods curated a gift guide, and everything is 25% off for a limited time. The guide is packed with award-winning pillows, best-selling super soft sheets, and cooling pillows for the hot sleepers in your life. Shop effortlessly this year by skipping the guesswork and wrapping a thoughtful gift they'll actually use every night. And don't forget, you deserve better sleep too, so go ahead, add an extra pillow or sheet set for yourself. Everyone needs a good night's rest, so you can't go wrong with a gift from Coop. Visit CoopSleepGoods.com/comedy to get 25% off their gift guide picks. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/comedy.
All right, Sandro. Well, now it's time to go into your mind and extract your memories into forming some reviews.
Oh, form. Wait, I'm going to write reviews?
No. I'm going to take out your memories and I'm going to inject you with the correct opinions from the correct places.
Okay.
Because it's time for Raving Rumble. It's the part of the show where I go to Rotten Tomatoes for some reviews, but I also go to the YouTube comments of movies, which is Letterboxd.
Yes.
And I grab reviews from Rotten Tomatoes and Letterboxd, and I smush them together. I make a big pile of them. You have to guess the scores. You have to guess whether it's from Rotten Tomatoes or Letterboxd. And you have to guess which one of them is actually my review.
You got a little sneaky review in there. It'll be fun to figure out what it is.
Snuck my own review in there,
This movie has 78% from the critics, 85% from the audience on Rotten Tomatoes, so I'm very excited to see what people thought of this.
I'll say this time, definitely the Letterboxd reviews were definitely a bit more long-winded than normal.
The film bros are out.
Yeah, normally the top reviews are just like silly little jokes, that everyone upvotes. But the top review was like one of those like 2-page long fucking novels. And once I saw that, I was like, "Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting."
Yeah. So, well, I'm excited to hear which ones you found.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Reviews are obviously 0.5 to 5.
Yep.
You gotta guess them. Let's go. All right, first review. Oh, and I changed all the usernames so you couldn't figure out what site they're from.
Yep.
So the first review is from Big Tuna Boy.
Oh, who ate some tuna for lunch? I did. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Who says Dark City is a neo-noir science fiction film that takes advantage of the full scope of Kefler Sutherland's slightly above average acting skills.
That is pretty spot on. Yeah. He is slightly above average as an actor, it's true. That's very funny.
I thought that was a horrific burn.
That's a very good burn, yeah. They seem to have liked it, though, so I'm going to say it's probably a 4. And I'm feeling Rotten Tomatoes initially, but I think because you said Letterboxd was a bit more long-winded, I'm just going to put in Letterboxd for now, and we'll go back to that later.
Okay.
But yeah, 4 out of 5.
That is 4 out of 5. You got that right.
Hell yeah. All right, let's go.
The next review is by Truman. Who says, Flat Earthers must love this movie.
That's pretty funny, because the whole city's it's in space and it's flat.
Yeah,
that's so funny. That's good. I like that. I feel 3.5 for some reason.
It was 4 out of 5.
It's another
4 out of 5.
And I'm gonna go Letterboxd for that one as well, because that just feels like Letterboxd.
The next review is by The Fight Scene with Doctor Strange in the Mirror Dimension.
Which one? The Dormano one? I've come here to challenge you.
His name is the fight scene with Doctor Strange in the Mirror Dimension.
The Mirror Dimension. From which movie? I don't remember. Is that in Multiverse? I don't remember that movie.
It doesn't specify. I'm just reading out his username, Sandro.
Yeah,
and
gotcha.
if I was to read into the lines here, I would say from all of them, because the CGI effects mirror the sort of like the landscape moving around.
That's very true.
And that's the joke that whoever came up with the username was trying to go for.
I now get your joke. Yes, that's good.
You see, if you explain the joke, it gets funnier.
It is funnier and better.
I think the username is longer than the review as well, which is good. So yeah, the fight to Doctor Strange, he says, I'm glad Paul Atreides learned the voice in time to defeat the Harkonians.
That's pretty funny. 1, your review. 2,
whoa.
4.5.
4.5? It's 4 out of 5.
Oh, it's another 4.
4 out of 5.
Done 3 4s in a row. All right.
Yep.
I see what you're doing here.
The next review is by Neo, who says, everything about this movie looks and is cool. Smart, medium budget sci-fi.
It's very true. Very true. Very Rotten Tomatoes vibes on that one. That one, I mean, I'm going to say 4 out of 5, but I would like it to be higher.
It's 4 out of 5!
Yeah.
You got that one right.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
The last review is by Pinhead if he was an alien race. So, very funny that you mentioned that just before we did this, you were like, it's funny that they all look like Hellraiser. I was like, yeah, I also noticed that.
Yeah.
He says, my favorite Matrix movie.
I love that review. It's going to be 4 out of 5, but I hope it's 5.
It's 5 out of 5!
Well, I don't really get the point, but
no,
I'm glad.
You don't. You got 2 of those ones, I believe.
Yeah, I only got 2
scores.
That one felt like a letterbox, though, which makes me confused because that's 3 letterbox that I've written down. I'm going to say 1 is Rotten Tomatoes, 2 is letterboxed.
Yep.
3 is you. The Dune one has to be you.
Yep.
Then Rotten Tomatoes, then letterboxed.
Okay. You got me correct.
Okay.
I was the Dune one. You got all the other ones wrong.
That's so funny.
You got them, but you also got them completely flipped on each of them.
Oh, that's
right?
so funny. Yeah, okay.
Because I specifically picked ones. Now, I will give you this. What's really funny is the Truman one, the Flat Earthers Must Love This Movie.
Yep.
Someone else made the same review on Letterboxd, but I used the Rotten Tomatoes one.
That's great. That's so funny.
Yeah. Someone made essentially the same joke, which I thought was very funny. So that one was a bit big, but the other ones, like the first one was Letterboxd. To be fair, there's always better letterbox reviews I could have used.
For sure.
And there's always worse Rotten Tomato ones. But I thought this week I could really bamboozle you.
You did.
Because I picked some of the best Rotten Tomatoes, and I picked the most mid letterbox ones.
Oh, that was a good fun time. Good work with that.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's the entire episode. Thanks so much for listening to another Oldie But Goodie podcast. If you like the show, tell a friend. Tell your friend, we're in the spaceship and our memories aren't actually our spoilers. People usually stop listening at this point.
Yeah,
so
don't tell them that.
Don't tell them
what
that.
What you do is just listen to the podcast, extract the memory of listening to this podcast, and then inject it into your friend's head.
Yes, that's what you should do.
Because then they'll have the memory of listening to this one episode, right?
Yeah.
But then they'll be like, man, I want to go listen to all the other episodes, you know?
That's right. So that's what you should do. You can also go to patreon.com/oldiebuddygoodypod, get bonus episodes, ad-free episodes. Our review of the Wolverine is up now. We're doing the X-Men movies. We're up to the Wolverine in Japan. I think Days of Future Past is out in a couple weeks. Looking forward to that one.
That's exciting.
We will, of course, watch the Rogue cut because we love a director's cut. So we'll.
And I'm a big fan of Rogue.
That's true. So even though the director is a pedophile, we will watch his extended director's cut.
You just have to throw that in each time. You know,
they're all made by one, Zach. All the X-Men films.
It's great, yeah. But like, every time you start talking about the X-Men, I'm like, oh, yay, the X-Men. I love those as a kid. And then you're like, but he was made by a pedophile. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, we fucking... I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say fuck Bryan Singer. That's what I'm going to say.
Uh-huh. Not if you're a kid, though.
There it is. That's a joke. Sorry, anyway, links in the episode description.
That was a bad joke.
Zach, what are we doing next week?
That was a terrible joke.
That's a bad one.
Apologize.
That was awful.
I'd like to apologize to everyone who's listening. All right, Sandro.
Yo.
But now it's time for the most important part of the episode. Figuring out...
the ending.
What we're going to watch next week. Now, I did really like what you did last time.
Yeah.
With the, points, and, they could go to more... And I was going to do that, but I didn't have time this week. But I'll try and make sure that next time I do it, I have these up.
I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to do it again. I
thought it was really good. And if I had more time, I definitely think I could have done it for this.
Yeah.
But I didn't have time this week.
Very fair. You were busy. It's a busy Halloween week.
Don't tell you. Don't say Halloween because that dates it. But if it was around Halloween, it would also be around Melbourne Cup Day, which is also a very busy time.
That is busy.
But it isn't around that time because that would be dating the podcast.
That's true.
All right, I have 4 wonderful movies for you to pick from. 4 movies.
All right,
with 4 equally solid connections.
Your connections are like a fucking... I love them.
Your connections are like Renaissance pieces. Mine are more like modern art.
I would say my connections are like Spock connections. Like, they just feel like the character Spock would make them, which is like, I'm going to do so much research and look into all the actors. Whereas yours are like, it's got a guy in it.
Mine are Kirk. Yours is Spock and mine is Kirk. Yeah. Yours is Spock. You're doing the research and other things. And Kirk is like, I've got to fuck a few aliens. And then, I don't know. This is the solution I came up with. Let's do this.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
All right. So, Sandro, you can have some gimmies. We're going to do some connections. You can have some gimmies if you want. And then we got to eliminate some options. And we got to figure out what we're going to do this next week.
Let's go. I want genre. I want someone involved in it if you want to give me that.
I'm not going to give you the exact year, I think.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you, the decade.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
And can I give you an actor? I could probably give you an actor. Okay.
All right. Sweet.
First one. It's an action film.
Action?
And it's from around the 60s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who would be good to give you... I'm just going to tell you Joseph Edgar.
Joseph Edgar, okay.
And you're not allowed to Google them.
I won't.
They have been in a lot of old movies.
All right, yeah, sweet. Okay, so they're a popular actor. Let's go.
He was an Australian actor.
Oh, well, there we go. Puts me over the edge.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Oh, you're enjoying that way more than I thought.
am.
All right. The next movie is from the 2020s.
2020s. All right.
Yes. And I'm going to give you...
What genre is it?
Jeremy Irons.
Oh.
Yes. And it is action.
Oh, it's another action. All right. Action, Jeremy Irons, 2020s, very recent. I like Jeremy Irons.
The next film is the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And it is an action film.
Oh, okay. I see what you've done here.
And it has Matt LeBlanc.
From fucking Friends?
Yeah, that one, baby! That's the one.
He's my favorite Top Gear host. He hosted one season of Top Gear after they fired everyone.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
He was really good for that one season.
Was he?
Yeah. He actually was very good.
Oh, sick. I need to watch that.
Yeah, no, you don't. You do not need to watch Top Gear after Clarkson and everyone left. It's a fucking shit show. Anyway.
All right. The next one's from the 90s.
Okay, also 90s.
And it's a mystery.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to give you Patrick Ewing.
Patrick, what's he been in?
He's a basketball player.
Oh, basketball player. All right.
Yep.
Huh.
If you go to his page, it is all basketball. It does not mention any movie credits.
All right. Is he tall? Is he, well, he kind of has to be. He's basketball.
Yeah. He's a bit tall. He's got a bit of that like 80s like mustache, short hair, you know.
Wow.
He's a vibe. He's a vibe.
I kind of want to look up a photo, but I can't because the movie will probably come up. But all right. Okay, cool. So that's some 4 very interesting movies. I want to cut the more recent one.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, but I won't until you answer at least one more question.
Yeah. I've been trying to put older films in, but I wanted to put this one in as an option because, you know, if you were feeling a bit adventurous, you could pick a more modern film.
I'm intrigued.
I put it as an option, and I would like it if you picked it, but I also wouldn't mind if you cut it. I'd be sad, but I'd be like, fair. You know, it is more modern.
I want to know more about it before I do anything. So the question I'm going to ask you is, going back to like vampire sort of lore, if these movies were Twilight vampires, which Twilight vampire would they be?
Context, Sanjuro has had a Twilight vampire as his background for this entire episode.
That's right, I got Daddy Carlisle in my team's background.
But also, it's hard not to think of Twilight when we do an episode that has vampire-esque.
It's right.
We, as Twilight experts ourselves,
it's true.
I can definitely tell you each of the vampires that this would be.
Oh, yeah, you might need to look it up.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Because I can't remember any of the characters' names, but I can tell you the vibe of each one.
Well, I will also say you can include the werewolves if you want.
Ooh,
Not just vampires.
I feel like...
you don't want to go vampires?
Maybe I'll use that.
All right.
Because I know the first one.
Yeah.
The first one is that Confederate vampire.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not the...
Right?
I forget what his name is. Jasper. That's right.
Yeah, the first one's Jasper.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, just because he's kind of that 1960s era.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure. I get it.
The second one's a bit trickier. I might get back to that one.
Sure.
Third one,
the Matt LeBlanc one. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc. Which vampire is a Matt LeBlanc vampire?
Who is a Matt LeBlanc?
Because I could say the vampire in your background.
Oh, the dad.
Doctor one.
Yeah, Carlisle.
Yeah, this has a lot of dad energy.
Okay.
I'll give it that one.
Yeah.
The last one is... what's that? What's the evil Italian vampire chick?
Oh,
who was the sadistic, like, evil one.
Oh, I don't remember what her name is. Dakota Fanning's one. I'll look it up.
Yeah. That one.
Jane is apparently the character's name, but yeah, the one who can make anyone feel like pain or whatever, right?
Yeah, that one's the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. That one's definitely that one.
Ooh. All right.
And then the second one, second one's trickier.
The Jeremy Irons one, yeah, the more modern one.
So there was there was like 2 couples.
Yes.
Living in, well, there was 3 couples because there's the doctor guy and his wife, and they're like 4 kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or 5 kids.
5. I think it's 5 because there's Edward just kind of hanging out. Yeah.
But there's like 2 couples amongst the kids, right?
Yeah.
There's Confederate boy and psychic lady.
No, it's Confederate boy and I guess the angrier one. The one who's like, I don't like Bella. I don't remember what her name is.
Oh, right. She was with that one.
Yeah.
Who is... Yeah. Then I want to talk about the other dude.
Okay, the one who's in a relationship with Alice.
Yes. I thought that was Confederate boy.
Is that Emmett? That might be Emmett. He's kind of like the basketball vibe guy.
Yeah. He is the second one. Yeah, okay. There you go.
Right,
he's the second one. There you go.
Ooh. I think I might honestly cut the one from the 60s purely because you've gone for... The Australian had me in there, but then you said Confederacy, and now I'm like, I don't really want that.
I will say it has nothing to do with the Confederacy, all right?
I don't know. I'm a little bit sus on it. I kind of don't want to cut any of them.
Give me one more question before we cut things.
All right, sure.
All right, because I feel like that one didn't give you much info. Get you a bit of a vibe, for sure.
Bit of a vibe. Let's just go colors.
Colors. Ooh, okay. First one, brown and white.
Brown and white. Very Australian, definitely. Yeah, cool. All right.
Second one is brown and yellow.
Oh, and it's recent. Okay.
Yeah. Third one is a blue and black.
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
And the last one is blue and red.
Blue and red. And it's from the 90s. Oh, it doesn't seem like... Okay. This is very interesting. This is very, very interesting.
Note how I didn't use Confederate colours.
It's true. You didn't, and it saved it, so I'm not going to cut...
Yeah.
I don't want to cut any of these.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, like, all of them have things that I really want to see. So we've got, like, Australian in that first one, so I really, really want to see that. 2020s, like, I don't know what that is. I can't imagine what that is, so I want to keep it, because I'm like, that could be fun. The third one, Matt LeBlanc, I'm like, hell yeah, I want to see that. And then the fourth one, I don't know what the fuck it is, because I'm like, it stars a basketball person.
Yeah. Well, he might be an extra. Let's be real. Let's just say I'm not digging exactly into the main cast for some of these guys. I just look, you know. I'll say none of the people I named I think were main characters.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Actually, Matt LeBlanc's probably a main character. Actually, I scratch that. Matt LeBlanc is definitely a main character.
It makes me even more want to watch it even more. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't want to cut any yet. Is that okay?
I'll allow it because I made you not. But the next one you have to cut at least 2.
You got to cut at least 2. All right, fuck.
Yes.
This is a hard one, but I do it on Patreon when I put options up on Patreon. I do it to you sometimes. Taglines. Maybe make up a tagline or go to IMDb, see there are taglines, but I would love a spoiler-free tagline for these, yeah.
All right. I will go through the taglines.
Yep.
First movie. This is the man with no name. Danger fits him like a glove.
Ooh, I like it. That's fun.
The second one is... expose the corruption. Fight the system.
What the fuck is that?
There's 2 taglines for this, and the other one is it will spoil it immediately, which is great.
I don't know what it is because I'm like I like to think that I know a lot of modern movies. I'm pretty on the you know I'm in the world. I have no fucking clue what this movie is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's great. All right. Third one is get ready, get set, get lost.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yep. And the last one is dare you walk these steps again.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, those are some really good taglines.
Yeah. All right, you got to cut 2 movies now, though. Cut 2 movies.
My initial thought is honestly that last one, kind of my least favorite.
Ooh, okay.
Of all of those taglines, I'm less interested in that one the most. I think out of all these.
Okay, yeah. So, are you going to cut that one?
I think I'm going to have to cut that one. Unfortunately,
okay, that's fair.
I do want to know what it is. I very much want to know what it is.
Yep.
And I would watch it.
You'll find out.
But yeah, compared to these other ones. It's honestly in terms of cutting, I want to keep the modern one in because I don't know what it is. I want to keep it in.
Oh, okay. You can cut it if you like. I will not be offended if you cut it. It was a bit of a left field pick.
All right, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping in 2, and I've got to keep in Mac LeBlanc. The first one, unfortunately, I will cut.
All right,
I will cut.
It is that one's the one I definitely wanted you to pick the most, but I'll cut it.
Worried.
It deserves to be cut.
Okay.
It deserves to be cut.
I'm very worried about what it is. All right. So between the action with Jeremy Irons and the action with Matt LeBlanc, I want to know.
You still haven't asked for the second.
That's what I was thinking. They're both action. Is there a second genre?
Yeah. There is.
Okay.
First one is a thriller. The second one is a sci-fi.
Oh, fuck. Sci-fi with Matt LeBlanc. I'm even more fucking interested in that one now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give myself one last question. These movies are in the world of Dark City. They've got implanted memories. They're like very like stereotypical implanted memories. So like, I was a baker, or I'm a banker and my dad was a banker and I'm a banker, or I love surfing but I broke my legs and now I can't surf. What is their like very cliched backstory that they've been implanted with?
Okay, I have an answer for the first one, but it gives away the entire movie, right?
Yeah, okay, sure.
So I'm gonna go with that, but I'll tell you the second. The second one, they were
the Matt LeBlanc one.
Yeah, the Matt LeBlanc one. They were an astronaut. But like, or hear me out. They're like. And because they have to be in Dark Side World, right?
Yeah.
So it's like they were going to be an astronaut, but they had an accident and they broke their leg, right? And so they ended up being shafted for the program, right?
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
So they're like an ex-astronaut,
right?
now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And the first one, they're a beekeeper.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. What connection did you get between? That makes it very obvious, and now oh no!
You see the other tagline. Let me read the other tagline from you. Expose the corruption, protect the hive. Which might have given it away, potentially not. Actually,
that has given it away. I know exactly what it is. I'll pretend that I don't know though.
I deliberately gave it away there because I feel like I should at this point. You've got a 50-50. So you could go with the box you know, or you could go with the mystery box.
That's the thing is, I'm like, do I go with the box that I know that could be fucking... it probably is terrible. But potentially very fun. Or go for... I'm so intrigued by a Matt LeBlanc sci-fi. Yeah, the sci-fi gets me. I've seen him in regular comedies, but I've never seen him in a sci-fi. So do I want to go...
I'd be quite happy to do this movie.
Do I want to go with a fucked option that's going to be bad, but very fun, like Madam Web level? What the fuck's going on?
I will tell you, you might be seeing Madam Web whether you like it or not at this stage, my friend.
Oh no. I love it.
I would the illusion of choice meme with that cow with two paths right now. Yeah. It's like, do I choose Madam Web or Morbius?
Oh god. I just want to see Matt LeBlanc in a sci-fi. I want to come back to the Beekeeper with you though. I want to come back to that. I think that would be a very funny review. But let's go Matt LeBlanc sci-fi, because I want to know what it is, and I want to do it.
I possibly have fibbed here,
okay,
because I did say the first one was my top pick, but I think this one might actually be my top pick.
Right, gotcha.
All right, going from executed to non-executed.
Yes.
The fourth one, which you cut first, was The Exorcist 3.
Oh, no!
Yeah! Which, of course, the tagline, dare you walk these steps again, Sandro, was because we were going to watch The Exorcist 3.
I can't believe you've... Oh, fuck, I want to watch The Exorcist 3, and I bloody blew it. This is like The Godfather Part 2, except instead of not doing it because I don't want to, I didn't do it, but I want to.
Haha, get bamboozled. Hecking bamboozled.
Oh, that's so rude of you. Mystery because it's a horror mystery, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to the second genre.
Yeah, I didn't put horror in there. Yes, I rather bamboozled you in that aspect.
Very good bamboozle, sir.
Yes.
What was the one from the 60s then? Oh yeah, what was your connection?
I think the connection was pale skin. That was it.
Sure.
The connection for this one was pale skin.
Because the demon?
Yep.
That might have...
Or it was more like pasty skin.
Pasty skin? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Why not?
Pasty white skin.
That's fair.
That was my connection.
That's a fair connection.
Then going all the way to number 1.
Yes, this Australian.
Yes, it was definitely not an Australian film. It just had an Australian guy in it because this was A Fistful of Dollars.
Ah, yes, the start.
The other genre being Western, of course.
Would you have made us watch the whole trilogy?
Absolutely. This was going to be my trilogy card if you had picked this.
God damn
but
it.
if I said Clint Eastwood, you would have known exactly what movie it was.
I would have probably been confused as to which one it was, but I would have known the vibe, yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mad Max for some reason.
Well, yes. I did pick the Confederate one just because he kind of has a cowboy vibe.
Yeah, no,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah. God, I know exactly what you mean, yeah. Man, I would have loved to do that trilogy, Man with No Name trilogy.
That's what I'm saying. And so, what was the vampire picked for this one?
That was
Confederate. What was the fourth one?
That was Dakota Fanning, the pain.
Oh yes, of course,
one.
the evil one. Because it's like she inflicts pain on people.
No, for sure. Yeah.
The second one was, of course, The Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper, yep.
Starring everyone's favorite vampire, Jason Statham.
So is that his new one, or is that the one that came out?
It's pretty recent. It's 2024.
2024.
That's one of the reasons I said decade, because like 2024 and it's an action film, it's like you probably could have narrowed that down pretty quickly.
I think that one's meant to be better than his others,
it's pretty good.
But
it's got 70%.
Wow, that's very surprising. That would have been a very fun episode, definitely.
And I said Jeremy Irons. I could have used a few different ones, but
I could have done the Meg.
I love Jeremy
then
Irons.
if we did that.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. That's exactly what got me thinking about it. So sorry, a Fistful of Dollars connection.
Yes.
Was rebelling against society. The society.
How is that rebelling?
Rebelling against... fighting the system, I think it was. Something like that.
Oh, because he's going in and it's the well with water
he's literally
and shit.
Fighting.
Yeah.
He's literally fighting the system.
What was the connection with Beekeeper?
The Beekeeper was a different species controls a society.
But wait, is that movie actually about bees?
He beekeeps at the start of the film. So there is some beekeeping involved.
Because he's a human controlling the bee. I would have said hive mind, because bees have hive mind.
Yeah. Another species controls a hive mind.
Because the humans control the...
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird one, but it technically works. So, yeah, no, for sure.
There's a connection there.
Yeah.
There's a connection there.
What the fuck did I pick then?
And then finally, the choice that you picked... with a hot 27% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yummy.
Starring Gary Oldman and Matt LeBlanc, is Lost in Space, 1998. Who also features William Hurt, which is my connection. I used an actor connection.
You did an actor connection?
Yeah, William Hurt.
Fuck. So, this movie, my mum watched this movie while heavily pregnant with me. That's the only.
Shit.
I think I was born like just after they saw it or something like that.
That's
I don't know, but I've never watched it. I've never watched it because I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's crazy. The lore is there. I didn't know that.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Oh, Gary Oldman plays Dr. Zachary. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I can't believe we're doing fucking Lost in Space.
Yeah, boy.
What a fucking choice. What's your connection there?
William Hurt.
Oh, obviously. You already said it.
It's an actor connection. Yeah. It was funny because complaining about actor connections at the start of the film, but I had one ready to go, and it's very funny because you picked it.
I can't believe... I actually genuinely cannot believe you. It's such a niche movie that I feel like no one...
But here's the thing, right? Yeah. Obviously, there's an actor connection, but like I could have done a lot of connections to this.
Could have.
It's a sci-fi.
Yep.
This is a spaceship. They're lost in space. I mean,
that's kind of like one of those weird connections where it spoils the movie. So we kind of couldn't say it in next episode because then it would spoil Dark City. But it's like that is a very good connection. Is they're lost in space?
Yeah. There's a lot of connections here. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to finally watch Lost in Space next week. I didn't know that Matt LeBlanc was in it. That's very funny.
Yeah. It's very funny. The actors, top 3 actors Google gives you is Matt LeBlanc, William Hurt, and Gary Oldman.
Wow.
And I was like, wait, I actually want to watch this now. But it's also got a very low score on Rotten Tomatoes. Very low scores across the board.
Yeah, I think people don't like... Because I've watched episodes of the TV show, and I've watched the more recent TV show, which I also didn't really like.
Yes, that's something I have to clarify. There is a lot of different versions of Lost in Space. There's also a 1965 version.
A movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was a movie. I knew that was a TV show.
Or it might have been a TV show.
Oh, okay,
it might have been a TV show in 1965.
Yeah, I've watched episodes of the TV show.
It was the TV show in 1965.
The TV show, honestly, is pretty good. Like, it holds up. The more recent one I do not like, but, well, here we go. Let's just do Lost in Space. Fuck yeah. All right, next week. Oh, I don't even know how to end the episode now. It's thrown me.
Yeah. Have you seen The Beekeeper, by the way?
No, I have not seen The Beekeeper.
No, I didn't think you had seen it. But it's something that definitely, like, you would have seen.
I would have seen with you.
Yeah, like you could have seen it, but it's definitely like you would know about it sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, yeah.
Sandro, you didn't know the movie choices were going to end up this way. You see, it's a Friends reference, because Matt LeBlanc, I don't know if you knew this, Sandro, but he was in Friends.
Oh, I don't like that show. I think it's bad.
Yeah, I don't like you, and you're not my friend. Get wrecked. But also, I don't care. I haven't seen the show.
Bazinga.